appetizer, we decided to make a Caesar salad. It was simple, just something everyone would enjoy. This dish does not involve a lot of cooking. It's more just putting some ingredients together. The chemical reaction seen in the dish is the grilling of the chicken. During this, the coil of the protein molecules start to uncoil and break down the bond. The vinaigrette is made with 3 parts oil and 1 part water. The oil forms the continuous phase and the water becomes the dispersed phase. This is one of the reasons that vinaigrette is such a unique sauce.
To begin our mozzarella chicken pasta, we cut the chicken into medium-sized pieces. Chicken is our main ingredient in this dish. A couple of details about chicken includes its source of protein, and along with protein, chicken meat contains unsaturated fat. The chicken in all-purpose flour, which is a flour that is low in protein / gluten. After the flour, we put the chicken in egg yolk. Egg yolk is an emulsifier, and an emulsifier has molecules that are both hydrophilic and hydrophobic. And so the emulsifier is going to make the oil in the pan and the water / moisture in the chicken come together. Lastly, we put the chicken in the breadcrumbs. So then we place all these ingredients in the chicken in the pan with the oil. The flour will fluff a little bit due to the protein / gluten in the flour. The egg yolk will make sure that the flour and oil come together. And because the breadcrumb and chicken contain amino acids, there will be a Maillard reaction. In the oven, the cheese will be the main ingredient being cooked. During this process, the casing proteins in the cheese will break apart. This is because the protein network will loosen up the moisture, and the separation of the water and fat will happen as well. For our pasta, we use mozzarella cheese, and this type of cheese has a low melting point than other cheeses, for example, cheddar. And so this cheese will melt much faster than other cheeses. While the chicken, cheese, and tomato sauce are baking in the oven, we will prepare the pasta. So we place the noodles out of the pot and we put them in the plate to cool. When our chicken is done baking in the oven, we take it out and we put cold tomato sauce on top of the cooked noodles, and then we take the baked melted mozzarella chicken and put it on the top of the spaghetti noodles. Then at the end, we add some oregano. And we're done.
Finally, we have our dessert. Finding a dessert with chicken was a bit complicated, so we just decided to do chicken and waffles. Although some might not consider this a dessert, we believe that it can be eaten as any dish. For this dish, we first have to fry the chicken. It is important to remember that in order to fry, we must use oil to fry to get the high temperatures required for the chemical reaction. Water would evaporate before the temperature is reached. During the heat transfer, the sugars break down and a series of Maillard reactions form. Speaking of Maillard reactions, in the waffle, that is exactly what happens, is when it heats, the sugars break down in order to give it its golden brown color.